I told her everything we go through. She asked how we pull good cards. I told her we just have to pull good cards.
Yeah.
You know, I actually talked to the creator of the TCG.
Oh yeah.
And he told me that. What did he say? Well, he just said we had to pull good cards. You know.
That makes sense to me.
But anyway, welcome back to Chasing Hollows, everybody. We're gonna have to change our name because we're half card channel, half main series Pokemon game channel at this point.
I think it's okay. Right?
I think it is too, but I kind of
put in the comments what you think our channel should be called.
Right. And
I'm having a hard time talking.
And if you're Nick West, don't put Chili Dog review or something in the.
But then we could review Chili Dogs.
We could review Chili Dogs, so you might want to do that actually. Early morning,
it's really early.
We had a catastrophe weekend.
It's on me.
Where if BDSP wasn't coming out this Friday, we probably wouldn't film this week, and there might not be videos next week because this weekend we'll be playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Oh, that's very true. We could do a short review or something.
We could do a short review maybe, but we might be playing it all weekend. So
well.
If you don't get anything, don't be surprised.
We will be playing.
We will be back the week after that. So
you just want to hear some crap first?
Okay.
I had to take my dog to the vet, blah blah blah, then all this stuff. Went to Walmart.
Yeah.
They were stacked with cards.
Mm-hmm.
The new set.
When did you go?
Elite Tournament Friday.
Friday morning. Because we
usually get there. No, it was about midday.
Well, we usually get there Friday evening.
That's true. Yeah.
So maybe they restock on Friday mornings.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's why we never get to them.
They had new Elite Trainer boxes and everything, but I couldn't get any.
But anyway, we've wasted enough time.
Let's get into it.
Without further ado, let's get into the video.
You want rock, paper, scissors? Who goes first?
Sure, we'll start paper, scissors. For scissors.
You're making me laugh. I
got you. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, show. 1, 2, roast and bow. All right, you won.
All right.
You won like a couple shakes back. Actually, we just kept going.
I like calling them shakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, let me introduce the video. They don't even know what we're doing.
Oh, I was about to start talking. You're right. They said in the title.
Yeah, that's true. This is our Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl team.
So before I jump into it, this is in no way. Is it a competitive team?
Yeah, we need to preface
there are major flaws in this team. Mm-hmm. It's just who I like.
Major flaws.
You know, I think that's really funny. So I'm going to jump in with my starter. My number 1 guy. The first Pokemon I ever had.
Oh yeah, by the way, Diamond and Pearl were our first Pokemon game. Main series.
That's why we're so excited for BSP.
This is our first main series games because we played Pokemon Stadium and Snap.
Yeah.
And Coliseum. Gale of Darkness, things like that, but
yeah,
we didn't have a Game Boy growing up.
No, until the Advance, and then
and it was already Sapphire and Ruby were already really old then.
And we didn't get to pick games for those. I just remember coming home and they're like, "Hey, here's your game," and I'm like, "Oh,
right."
I didn't know we got to choose those games.
But anyway, we got a DS and it had a advanced slot, so we played. Who cares? That's another video.
Yeah, another video. Anyway, I got Infernape because. Well, I like monkeys. I'm wearing a monkey t-shirt.
Yeah.
I like
a monkey boy.
I can't help it. And plus, he's based off of the Monkey King.
Yeah.
So's Goku. I like Dragon Ball. But I didn't know that first. I picked Chimchar. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about evolutions. I'm like, there's a fire monkey.
That's true.
That's my buddy. And then he evolved in the coolest thing ever. So that's a win-win for me. And then second.
Wait, whoa. We're gonna alternate.
And second, I'm going to let Daniel go.
Okay,
see, if you let me finish.
Okay, I see. Well, pretty similar thought process for me. I kind of prefer the grass type starters, it seems like, except for the first 2 generations where I'm fire type. But same situation, it's a turtle. I like turtles. I don't know what to tell you.
Insert that clip of that kid.
Yeah, I like turtles a lot. Reptiles are one of my favorite food groups. I mean animal groups.
What?
I mean animal groups. But anyway. So I went Torterra. That's my starter. He's my OG. I had one. First named it Bowser.
Oh, I remember that.
Got first Pokemon I ever had. First one level 100 Pokemon I ever had. I went through that entire game with only him. I beat the Elite Four. I beat the champion with Torterra, like a level 80 Torterra or whatever. Went through the post game and everything. Got it to level 100, and I'm like, well, I better start leveling up my number 2 Pokemon, but we'll get to that.
You're like, I can have other Pokemon?
Yeah, that didn't happen the first playthrough.
Well, I'll put this. Infernape did a lot of work on my team. Like, a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And, anyway, my number 2 is arguably the coolest bird.
Yeah, it is the coolest bird, and it's going to be on a lot of people's Sinnoh team.
And that's Staraptor.
Yeah.
I had a shiny Staraptor, but I didn't work for it. I didn't even get it on my own. I did a Wonder Trade.
Mm-hmm.
In, what game was it? I guess X and Y?
Probably. That was the first Wonder Trade game, so.
I guess it was that one. And they gave me a shiny Staraptor, but that doesn't have anything to do with this game.
No.
But this one had a regular Staraptor, and he was cool, and I liked him. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about him, honestly.
He's a
he
cool
was just
bird.
on my team.
Well.
He didn't really contribute because Infernape was doing that, but I loved him nonetheless.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that goes for my number 2, and that is Staraptor. Big surprise. That's probably everybody's bird type, unless you go with Togekiss, but nobody did that back in the day.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
Nobody.
But probably in this game, everybody's going to go Togekiss because of Fairy type, and with, Fairy type's pretty strong. I was trying to think of a competitive reason to use Fairy type in this game. Garchomp, I guess. Cynthia's Garchomp.
Ah.
But anyway, I went with Staraptor because he was the first bird I ran into in the game, and I liked the way he looked.
That's true. This is going to happen a lot on this list.
He was on my team. Experience share wasn't a thing back in the day, so I went through most of the game with just that little bitty bird guy, Starly.
Yeah.
And then eventually I leveled him up. I saw him in the wild, Staravia. I'm like, oh, that's kind of ugly-ish looking, but he looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
Leveled him up to that, and I'm like, wonder what he looks like fully evolved. I was in that snow place.
He was super cool.
He was super cool. I'm like, well, I need to level up the rest of my Pokemon. So Bowser...
The snow place like the 7th gym, isn't it?
Yeah. So Torterra was like the one that swept the whole game for me. But Staraptor was the one that taught me that I need to level up the rest of the Pokemon.
That's funny.
So, that's my number 2.
With what you said about, you saw him early, and you're like, oh, cool,
Mm-hmm.
My first 3, I get right off the bat.
Well, I had to change mine up, because if it didn't, I'd have 4 Pokemon for the first gym or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, my next one is Shinx. I remember I was walking out through there, and he popped up. I'm like, God, Electric Kitty, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I caught him. I named him X, just because I don't remember why. I remember. I accidentally give him a nickname, and I didn't know. I didn't think to just call him.
You didn't know if you hit start with it blank, it just doesn't do the nickname. Back then. You didn't know that now?
No.
Yeah, if you hit nickname by accident, if you leave it blank, it'll go back to normal, like you didn't have a nickname.
Didn't know that.
Well, there you go. The more you know.
But anyway, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know his future evolutions either, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, do I just call him Shinx again, and have his evolved form be Shinx?
That'd be kind of degrading, right?
Yeah.
Put a luxury out there.
So,
Go, Shinx.
I just named. I could trick people though. They're like, oh, he just has a Shinx.
Yeah, it'll be Shinx.
Yeah. But anyway, I named him X, and he was cool. I never fully evolved him. The one on my team. I think he got to Luxio maybe.
Yeah.
At one point, but then I found out what he looked like later. I'm like, man, I made a good decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get him, but he was cool.
Yeah.
I like him. I still like him. He's gonna be on my BDSP team.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is my BDSP team as well. So I'm going in with my number 3. Just one of the best Pokemon there is. I don't know how to argue with this. It's not in my top 10, but it's very, very close. It's very close.
Apom's not Gen 4.
No. But it's very close to my top 10. I just love the way it looks. It's like a little alien slug thing.
Oh.
Gastrodon is my water type for this region. I know I already have ground type with Torterra, but it doesn't matter. He's like a slug. He's like a big slug guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looks like an alien.
Sounds
like an alien.
I like him a lot more now than I did before. Before, I couldn't stand him. I'm like, wow.
Oh, you got to go West Sea. Gastrodon, the pink one, pink and brown one, because the blue and green one's ugly.
They're both ugly.
Well, they're both ugly, but the green or the pink and brown one looks especially alien to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just like the alien vibes I get from them, and the slug vibes.
That's fair.
really cool.
That's real fair. Alright, following that water type, I'll do my water type. And what, to me, is arguably the coolest water type of all time.
Really?
Weasel. I mean, Floatzel's the final evolution. Floatzel is not as cool as Weasel. Weasel is so cool.
Can you remember what you're saying right now?
Yeah. I thought you was about to like roast me.
No. I'm not going to roast you. I'm not going to roast you. But I don't blame anybody for choosing what they choose because they all have something to like about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we have a Tangela evolution, right? Electabuzz evolution, Magmar evolution. We got all of those. We don't have really a water type evolution. You know what I mean? Like we have grass in Gen 4. I'm talking about. They added evolutions. We got electric with Magnezone.
I wonder.
Fire, electric, grass, rock.
If there
bug.
was
We
a
had the
water,
bug.
who would you give it to?
Well, I'm not going to talk about that because that's going to be in the next video.
Oh, the one.
Probably coming out tomorrow on the release date for Diamond and Pearl.
I'm not going to be here. I'm sorry.
A sneak peek. I'm going to give 5 evolutions to previous Pokemon for Gen 4, like they did back in the day for BDSP. So,
yeah. Speaking of that, I think it's time we introduce our sponsor. This video is brought to you by
Fun Size 3 Musketeers.
Fun Size 3 Musketeers. No, anyway.
That's not true.
No, it's not true. Unless they want to. But, oh man. Floatzel's. He is cool. And have you seen his sprite? Did you ever see his sprite? He's like,
Yeah, he's pretty mean looking, I guess.
And then
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
It's okay.
If it wasn't for the yellow float kind of thing looking like that, I would like him a lot more.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a little... And his 3D and thing is he's a little derpy looking.
Well, the 3D sprites,
but
a lot of them look derpy.
His 2D sprite is menacing. Dude's like...
It looks like he's going to bite you.
Yeah. But, alright. That's all I really have to say about him.
Okay, so my number 4 is going to be a pretty popular Pokemon. So, everybody's probably going to have it on their team.
Is he on my team?
Oh, no, but you've got the other 3. There's like 4.
Oh, okay.
And you've got the other 3, and I got this one.
Okay.
It's Lucario. I remember first playing through Diamond and Pearl. I never had a Lucario the first time I played through because I got the egg and it was a Riolu. I'm like, that's really cool looking. I wonder what he evolves to. And he evolves through friendship, and I never leveled anybody up, so I didn't get him the first time.
That's true.
But the second time I got him, and he was really cool, and I like him a lot. He's one of my favorites. I hate that he's kind of really mainstream now.
Yeah, they give him out in like a bunch of games.
Yeah, they just give him out. And he was super hard to get in Gen 4. That's one of the reasons I like him
Ash
so much.
actually has one now, which is crazy.
But anyway, he's super good Pokemon. So he's my number 4.
I'll tell you this. I got that too, right? The Riolu. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, how the heck do you evolve this guy? I never evolved him because I'd watched Pokemon, Lucario, and the Mystery of Mew. And I'm like, I gotta have him. He's cool. And then I could never get him. And he was in Melee. Was he? No, he wasn't in Melee. He was in Brawl.
Yeah, he was in Brawl.
But anyway,
if you remember, we were having a lot of trouble with all this stuff. We're like, I had a Turtwig, he had a Chimchar. I'm like, you have to be able to catch these somewhere else in the wild because this is our first ones.
Oh, that's true.
Eventually, our grandparents took us to Walmart, and we found the guidebook. Like, finally, we understand, and it said level up through friendship, and we're like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That was a funny time because we was in a Jeep and it had the top down. We was in the back, and I was like I have to learn. And like the wind's blowing the pages everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, my next one.
Oh, well, here, actually, I'm going to let you do your 5 and 6.
I'm going to do this guy next.
Okay, well,
I'm saving that guy for last.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you do both of yours, and then I'm going to do both of mine.
How come?
Well, because mine's cool.
You think they're better?
No.
I got you.
Cool, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Coming in at number 5. But maybe number 4 in my heart. No, I'm just kidding. Now, this guy, don't hate me. Put down the torches.
Yeah.
Gliscor.
People like Gliscor.
I love him. He's so cool. Well, they'll hate me because of my next pick. You'll be like, well, wait, you already got...
Oh, okay.
He makes no sense at all. You can just get rid of him and put somebody else in.
Yeah, you can't do that. If you like him...
No, I like him. You know what's cool about him?
What?
He looks cool.
Oh, yeah, he looks awesome.
Real cool.
He looks like a vampire.
Yeah.
He's got super huge claws. I mean,
I don't know.
It's hard to beat
one of the coolest
Gliscor.
designs for me. But I really like Gligar, right? And then to find out he gets an evolution in this game, I didn't find this out until the guidebook anyway. I'm like, how do you get that? Oh, you gotta get this item? Like, well, how did I get that?
Yeah.
And man, he's just so cool. And then yeah, he looks like a Batman.
Oh, I'm telling you, if he could learn fly, Staraptor might not be on my team. You know what I mean?
If he could learn fly, yeah, Staraptor. I love Staraptor, but he wouldn't be on my team. Gliscor, that's his hindrance, right? That he can't learn fly. But I love him so much, I just kept him anyway.
Yeah, I know you don't need a fly Pokemon in these new games, but since I already went through a Staraptor and I have a bond with it now, that's why it's on my team still.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, if I would have known if Gliscor could have used fly, I might not have used Staraptor, honestly.
Yeah, he's so cool. But anyway, now my last one. Now when I say it, you'll be like, wow, Gliscor, you didn't need him. You had both those tops covered.
Yeah.
And it's Garchomp.
Yeah.
Garchomp is so freaking cool.
He's pretty cool.
He's my favorite dragon. Well, it's really close now. It's not between him and Dragapult.
Have you seen the concept art or the beta sprites, I guess, for Garchomp?
No.
It's really cool. It looks unique, and they could use that for like a regional variant of Garchomp or just a new Pokemon in general.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
I don't know if that would work if he's from there.
Yeah,
he could change over time.
Yeah, he could change over time.
Anyway, I remember when I first saw a Gibble, I'm like, this is just like a little T-Rex head.
We played Ratchet and Clank a lot when we were kids, so it looked a lot like those sand shark things.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm like, I gotta have this guy. And then of course I didn't level him up on that playthrough. No, but I liked him a lot. But
well, listen, when you're a kid, level 55 is hard. It's too much to ask for.
Yeah, unless you're a starter.
That's why I don't like the new experience share stuff, but I understand why they have it in the games.
Yeah, I just don't know why you can't turn it off.
Yeah, I just wish you could turn it off. That way.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
But he's just I really like him. I think he is my favorite dragon. Dragapult coming in a close second.
Oh yeah, Dragapult.
But he probably has the coolest shiny of all time. No.
Yeah, they got it so right the first time. They just left it the same.
I mean, that's the only thing. I wish he had a cool shiny.
What if this was 2 shades lighter?
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's too much. Go back to one.
It's like Charmander and Charmeleon shiny.
Yeah.
But go back.
Nobody cares about Charmeleon because he has Charizard after that.
Yeah. But I mean, make him like red or white, and I don't know. But anyway, that's my team. Does it make sense? No. Do I love it? Absolutely.
Yep.
But that's him. And Gliscor, talk about him again. I think in one of the episodes of the anime, he was like a vigilante. Remember, he teamed up with that one guy and they fought crime?
I only remember...
It might have just been Gligar.
The first, like when they were in Kanto and Johto. That's the only...
Well, it might have just been that Gligar episode.
That's the last time I watched it, you know what I mean?
Anyway, that episode played a huge part of my childhood in picking him.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it. That's my Sinnoh, BDSP team, whatever. My Diamond team, because I had Diamond.
Well, here's my number 5 and number 6. I'm going to announce them at the same time because they're kind of like a dynamic duo for me anyway. Number 5 and 6 is Electivire and Magmortar. That covers, he's the only fire type that's usable except for Infernape. I guess Rapidash, but he's not Gen 4. But these guys just pair so well together. They look...
Yeah, they look like a... They would be like a
heavyweight or like a tag team wrestling duo or something.
They look like they'd be like the bad guys. It's like these two henchmen in like a Dragon Ball Z movie or something.
But they're both bipedal. They're both like super beefy looking.
Yeah,
I love Electivire. Magmortar's a little goofy looking, but I kind of like him. I have one. I nicknamed it Drake, and it's... I don't know, I like both of them. They pair really well together, especially in double battles when you throw them both out. They looked really cool.
Is this the first game you don't have the pseudo?
Yeah, I think it is, actually. It definitely is the first game.
I normally don't have the pseudo, and I have him in this one.
Yeah. Garchomp, I like him, but he's way overrated if you ask me.
No, here's the plan.
Design-wise, anyway.
Here's the plan, right? spoiler if you've never played these games before. So
Well,
don't listen to this part if you haven't.
okay.
Cynthia has one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just train mine
Yep.
to have a one-on-one battle with her at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's my plan.
Okay.
That's all I was gonna say. You can, all right, you can listen again.
Yeah.
Unplug your ears.
Well, anyway, that was a very long-winded video, but we made it through it. So, congratulations, you guys, and thank you for listening. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what your teams are gonna be and what they were in the first games, if you played the first games.
Yeah.
And we'll have the rest of our Gen teams out at some point. Well, I know we just had to time this one around the release of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It just
Gen
makes sense.
5 is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Real fun.
Anyway, I didn't think of an outro, so.
That's all right.
Well, we always come up with one spot.
Because I did.
Okay, go ahead.
Tune in next time, guys. I'll tell you how to debone the orange juice.
Okay.
Live as long as you can.
Live as long as you can, guys.